This is a really weird video and you're going to think I'm weird, but I promise you, I've had so many people ask for a tour of my shed that I thought, it's Easter Sunday, I'm sitting here doing not a great deal, so I'm going to show you around my shed. This shed was built by my husband. My husband built this all by himself during the first lockdown. Well, no, actually that's a lie. We were going to, but the plan was to build it for the first lockdown. We ordered it on like a 2-week delivery, took like months to come. So actually we ended up building it at the end of the summer. He built this pretty much single-handedly with some help, but pretty much by himself because he's basically a superstar. So here is my shed and you guys wanted a little tour of it, which is a bit odd, but actually it's not odd because there's some really cool things in here. So let's have a look around my shed and then you can see how weird I really am. First of all, not very excitingly, my favourite thing is my little log burner. So this is my log burner. Above my log burner is my first motivational quote of many. First it breaks you, then it makes you. Here I have, right, so first of all you have to be aware because my shed contains lots of swear words, that mirror being one of them. So here we have some Parma violets, my favourite things, and a couple of funky little cloud-shaped shelves. They're sweet. Now, coming down here to my lamp. Oh, what do we see here? Let's just turn him off. Let's just turn him on. I promise I'm not a pervert. I've just got really good taste in lamps. So there he is, the little willy lamp. Should have lit my candle for you if I'd had a thought. Guess what smell it is? Parma violet smell. Because I love the Parma violets. Just to add to my total perversion that you think I have, look at this. This is one of those books. Now let's look around. This is like the main room. So we have quite a funky clock. There's my clock, looks like sardines. And this little poster underneath goes with this, which is a headstand stool. So you can do all of these funky headstand things. Or like me, you can stick with the easy ones. I stick with the easy ones because I'm not very good at it. Here is my coat hook. Hello. Hello. That's my coat hook. And we look around here at my pole. Make you feel a bit dizzy. And there, look, mirror. Ta-da! More slightly rude things. This is my ring holder because when you go on the pole, you're not allowed to have rings on because it scratches the pole, so you have to put them on there. Some more motivational quotes. I love, love, love a motivational quote. And now we go into the kitchen. This is where I make all of the soaps and conditioners and stuff like that. So this here is my very large bain-marie, which is where they get cooked because they can't go on direct heat. Here are lots of like litres and litres of essential oils, geranium orange, lemon, stuff like that. Here's little testers of ones so we can test them out. These are my measuring spoons. How cool are they? This here, this is a sideboard that my husband made me because he makes me lots of stuff that I promise to keep clean, and then I spilt dye all over. But I think it looks quite authentic, a little bit dirty. That's my fridge. In my fridge there is lots of those pre-mixed gin and tonics, I won't lie. And hang on. Are you ready? Oh, hang on, it's stuck. Are you ready for this? My ice cube tray. Are you getting a general theme of my shed so far? That I'm a bit of a perv, but I'm not. Lots of other ingredients. Is that a sweet almond oil? There's some pH strips when I was testing it the other day. Lots and lots of beeswax. Some stickers, labels. These are the labels for the fronts of the pots. A bit boring in the kitchen. So now we're back in the main room again, and whilst we're in the main room, we're going to check out some more motivational quotes. Work hard and be kind. Work hard and be kind. Some glass dingle dangle things that my friend Emily made me. Some more motivational quotes. Yes, you can. Doing your best is more important than being the best. Lots of cute things. Some rather funky shoes. Who here likes my funky shoes? These ones I think make me look like Minnie Mouse. And some more funky shoes. That's that Frida whatchamacalliter. Some more motivation. More motivation. You can brew it. Some candles. Another slightly rude item. Another slightly rude item. You don't even think I was rude. I'm not rude, I promise. Another sofa. There's my Alexa. Oh, shh, don't say her name. She listens if you say her name. Let's go into the workshop. Oh, bright light in here. Bright light. So this is the workshop. This is where all of the leather work happens. This is where I spilled a cup of tea. When my workshop was 1 day old, I spilt my tea. So here we have just lots of like leather workshop-y stuff, really. Probably my favourite thing in here is my Pinocchio nose. He has the leather threads on him. He's meant to be a kitchen roll holder. He's obviously not a kitchen roll holder. He is now a leather thread holder. These little funky things here, these are, can you see that it says 1 1/8? These are, they're like leather thickness measurers. So we have a tool that we cut a strip out of leather. Hang on, I've got some leather here. Bum, bum, bum. So we can have big sheets of leather like this. They're called butts of leather. Butt, like a cow's butt. And from that we cut strips. We have like a special little strip cutter. And we use these to kind of set up the strip cutter so we know how wide to do it. So that's what that is. This here is called a clam, and this you basically sit down, and for this you basically sit down on a stool and you pinch that between your legs and you put the bit of leather you're stitching up in there and then you stitch through it, and what that does is it holds it all still. So that's for bridal work. Little picture on the back of the wall here. That's got some Highland ponies because, well, I like Highland ponies. Loads of motivational stickers made by my friend Gemma. Shout out to Gemma. There is a Little Prince postcard. You'll see that I am a great fan of Little Prince. Loads of motivational stuff. Motivational stuff. Motivational stuff. Motivational, motivational, motivational. And then some tools. So these are some leather tools. So that's like a little curved awl. That's what we make like a curved hole with. Leather knife. Very sharp, cuts leather. Pricker. Stamp it in the leather like that. It pricks little holes ready to stitch. Very sharp knife. These are little like die things when we dye the edges. These here, look, are dusty. These here are Alice in the Wonderland cups because, as well as Little Prince, Alice in Wonderland is my other favourite thing. And when we turn around here, oh, we'll see more Alice in Wonderland. Some more threads, an airbag out of a saddle, some spare straps, a clip that I was showing someone the other day, some cleaning stuff, a book with measurements in. So this is if you're making something in hand bridle, for example, that one is measurements, lip straps, grackle noseband. They're all the measurements you need to cut it to sizes. Cutting block, cutting like pad thing. Some Emily Villa, Zoe Smith, love them. Saddle is here getting dyed. That used to be like a light grey colour and now it's going blacker each time. Some saddles in for repairs. saddle tree on my rather funky, they're quite cool, aren't they? What should we call them? Like coat hooks, and they've got a little brother over here who's a red one. So yeah, so that there is my workshop. So you'll often see me filming in this part of my workshop. Ta-da, the prettier part. But down here is the messy part. You don't get to see that very often for obvious reasons. So next we're going to go into this here is bum bum bum. You're thinking, ew, that's not decorated very nicely. Look at that wall. But I don't know if you can hear, but the difference of being in here compared to being in there, the sound is very different. And that is because this here is sound like deadening walls. And that's because this here is my office. And you see this? This is the light. Ta-da! And this is where I sit. So I sit there. This is my light. My camera sits on here. Woodwing. You see? You'll see? It's magic. And then I sit in here. So the other side of that light is my desk. So this is a view that I get when I'm filming. It's not quite as exciting as the view that you get when I'm filming. So what's on here? Oh, lots of things. So where do we start? More motivational things. A hippo. A little heart that should be lit up. Let's light it up. There we go. Little neon heart. Some more motivational stuff. The book. The Little Prince. We love him. Some books, including The Little Prince. Another Little Prince. Another one of them. Who knows the story of Rosa Parks? If anyone doesn't know what this means, Google this. Rosa Parks. Google it. It's the best story ever. This little guy is meant to be a soap dispenser. You push on his head, soap comes out of his tongue. Yes, I said his tongue. It comes out of his tongue. Okay? You bunch of perverts. This is my little heart. Actually, it's not. This is my daughter's heart, which is why it says Maddie and blue, because it's my daughter's heart. That's her and her pony. But I stole it because I love it so much. These here are my little banana skin candlesticks. She doesn't even have real flowers in, they're fake. Be kind. Winnie the Pooh, little teddy bear. That's on the wrong date. What date are we today? There you go, today's motivational quote. Some more motivation. Another Little Prince. Some certificates. Card for my husband. And this here was meant to be my notice board, and I had so many grand plans for my notice board, and do you know what I've done so far? I've managed to write the shed. That's it so far. This is a picture my daughter painted me. She's going to go mad that I showed you that because she hates it, but I love it. It's so cute. It's meant to be a horse, by the way, in case you're wondering. Some more books, some more soundproofing. Look up there. Whoa. Pretty cool, hey? Oh, my flower wall. I mean, obviously the biggest thing in the room. Do you see my flower wall? I made that. I put them up. Kind of. I stuck them. Yeah, I stuck most of them up. Then they fell down. My husband stuck the rest up. Yep. That's that. Oh, hang on. How about this? He's a sloth. And this here is a leopard. Now this leopard, I was expecting to be leopard sized. He's not leopard sized, he's house cat sized. So now look at those for a pair of boots. Pretty spectacular, hey? There's Pumpkin still asleep. So there we are. This here is my shed. There are all the silly little things that I have. Oh, hang on, we haven't seen the zebra head. And the fist of flowers, a power fist, yeah. Do you like it? Do you like my shed? Hands up if you think my husband's a superhero for building it. I do. So here we are, this is where I hang out. I do yoga. What you didn't see in the corner is all my yoga mats. I don't do yoga as often as I used to. I used to do yoga every day. I used to do pole every day. I can spin upside down and all sorts. Well, could, not anymore, because lockdown has led to some significant weight gain and lack of muscle. So I think if I was to try to get upside down now and hang on by my ankles, I'd probably land on my head. So there we go, that was it, that was my shed. I hope you enjoyed looking around, seeing all my slightly wacky stuff, seeing the kitchen that I bubble all my bubbly stuff in, the leather repair place that I do all my repairs in, and my office / film studio where I do lots of filming and a little bit of work too. It's been so lovely showing you around. I hope you enjoyed it. What's your favourite part? Which bit did you like best? I don't need to ask, do I? We all know what it was. It's him. It's that lamp just there, isn't it? You don't need to tell me, because I know, because that's my favourite bit too. So anyway, lovely to see you all, and take care and have a fabulous, wonderful rest of the Easter weekend. Laters.